Hey guys! Okay, so today I have got a concealer for you. I'm getting my brush. Which one do I want to use today? How about this one? This is I think it's the Equate Beauty Highlight brush, about $5 at Walmart. Is that right side up? Anyway, Equate Beauty Highlight brush, about $5 at Walmart. Very soft, very nice for concealer. So today we are going to be looking at the Kylie Cosmetics, the Kylie Jenner Skin Concealer. This one. I have it in the shade Gypsum. I'm not sure if they're clearancing these out, but I got this on sale. I can't remember how much. I want to say like $7. I'll put it in the description. But that was the sale price, so I don't know if that's going to be the actual price. It has, let's see, 0.22 ounces. The glass container is just exactly the same as the Wet n Wild liquid catsuit liquid lipstick container. Same kind of container. Not glass, it's plastic. I thought it was glass. I think it's plastic. I can't tell. It's pretty thick. It feels kind of like glass, but I can't tell. So, can't tell. It's gonna bother me now. Okay, does it matter? Not at all. Okay, let's try it out. Okay. All right, so it's got, like, when you take it out of the thing, it doesn't really like scrape any of the product off or anything. And it's got this flat doe foot. Let's try it. This one always seems to me like my darker eyes. So let's try it there. It smells like paint. Oh, it smells like just that horrible chemical smell that all like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, the original one, stinks. I think even the dewy one, the newer dewy version, stinks just like that terrible chemical smell. I feel like I've heard mixed reviews on this, good and bad, but I can't remember. This is an older concealer. It's an older release, so it's, you know, this is nothing new. Well, as a first impression, it looks nice. I mean, it almost looks like no makeup day status. Like it's just looking very natural from my face to my mirror. Again, the shade is Gypsum. I'll give you a shade comparison in just a second. Looks very natural on my skin, the amount that I just put on, but you can see, you know, the difference. So I'm going to put a little bit more on, and you know what? No, I was gonna say I'll do both eyes, but I'm not going to because I have a foundation review to do as well today. So it looks really good. Like from my face to the mirror, it looks really good. Even the shade, like this is not the lightest shade at all. And I'll give you a shade comparison in just a minute, but it's actually more a little bit beigey it's looking to me, but it also kind of has that oranginess to it. So it's acting like a color corrector and concealer in one. I'm gonna put a little bit more on to see if we can build this up. It's looking really good. I'm surprised. It does feel like a tiny bit greasy. Sometimes concealers just feel like that. And this is one of those ones that does just feel like that. And it looks like it's building up. I'll give you 3 swatch comparisons readily available. Oh, it's looking really good. I'm so surprised. I was expecting to really dislike this. I will wear it on another day and compare it with my favorite concealer, which is at this point is the Morphe, I think it's called Fluidity concealer, and I have it in the shade C1. Oh, it might be C1.65. Yeah, C1.65, I think that's correct. Anyway, it's this one. So I'll give you a swatch. And then I also give you a swatch of this one, which was decent. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito concealer. And then I may even do it against the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is actually a really good one. This shade just happens to be too light, but otherwise this is a good one. All right, so I'll give you a little bit of a swatch of the e.l.f. one. Then we'll do the Wet n Wild. We'll do the Morphe. And then the Kylie one. I'm shocked at how much I like this concealer. Shocked and surprised. Oh, well, there you go. I think we know why now. All right. This is the Kylie one, the Morphe one, Wet n Wild, and then the e.l.f. So let's see, the e.l.f. one is in the shade Light Peach. Sorry, you guys, can you see? Light Peach. Wet n Wild is in the shade Light Beige. It's this one, Incognito, Light Beige. Again, the Morphe one is C1.65. And then the Kylie one is Gypsum. And you can see the difference here. This Morphe one is a bit brighter, so it actually looks very brightening on my under eyes, even though like it doesn't make sense because, you know, the shade, it's all about the color theory, the color correcting, and the brightness of it. This is just a tad darker, so it's not looking as bright. I mean, you're seeing a little bit of light reflection, but it actually looks remarkably natural on my skin. I'm gonna do one more up close look. Looks good. Looks good. Now, I wouldn't say necessarily that it's giving me a ton of coverage. It's all about the shade. And after I've tried, you know, hundreds of concealers in my lifetime, I don't know how many. I've got a whole concealer playlist if you guys are interested in looking at all the concealers that I've tried, and you can kind of get an idea of how that color correcting works. As a first impression, I'm going to say I still do like this one better, only because it gives a little bit more coverage. It's a little bit more brightening, but I promise you I could wear this today, no makeup, and no one would know that I've got concealer on. It just looks very natural. You can't see a line of demarcation. I mean, maybe you could if you looked really close, but it's so natural. I mean, people might know that I'm wearing concealer if they looked really close, but it's looking really natural is what I'm trying to say. So as a first impression, I still do like this one better. But man, if you can get this on sale, you're looking for a concealer, you need something that's got good coverage. And especially if you don't have as much to cover as I do, you may enjoy this concealer. I will wear it for the rest of the day, of course, like I always do. Put my updated thoughts in the description below, and you know, I'll just let you know like prices and stuff. And if you want, I can even put the prices and stuff of the other concealers that I mentioned in there too. I may just do that anyway. And if you guys like that or want that to be a thing from now on, just let me know in the comments, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.